Hi folks, Chris Voss here from the ChrisVossShow.com, the ChrisVossShow.com. Hey, we're coming here with an exceptional product that I've been really excited to try out and review. Really cool stuff, and of course we've been reviewing a lot more camera stuff on the ChrisVossShow.com. Be sure to give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube so you can see more of this great stuff forthcoming. This is from Glidecam at Glidecam.com. That's Glidecam.com. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. And these guys are like the super professionals in Glidecam wear, and they make a ton of it. Now, not only do we have these devices we're going to be showing you today, they also make these really high-end body-mounted stabilizers that they use in like Hollywood shooting, things of that nature. Just really crazy high-tech stuff that I wanted to show you that was really neat. And you can go to their website, you can check out all the different products they make. You can see there's a whole number of things they do: handheld stabilizers, body-mounted stabilizers, camera cranes, remote heads, camera sliders, monitors, etc., all sorts of accessories. Now, what we're going to be reviewing today is the Glidecam HD-2000. It's the HD-2000, and it's kind of the mid-range between the three HD series that they have. They have the 1000, the 4000 series you can see here. And essentially what this is designed to do is to give you those beautiful stabilization shots where if you're walking with a camera, normally you'll see this jerkiness where the camera will flop around based upon your foot pattern, and of course that you're walking up and down. And of course, if you swing from side to side, trying to do a smooth, beautiful, seamless shot that just looks like it slides right through butter, you can't do that very well because, normally your hand's jerking up and down or moving, trying to stabilize the camera, etc., and you just get a jerky, jagged shot. So with the Glidecam HD-2000, or one of their different Glidecams that they have, you can take and use this to stabilize virtually just about any camera you have, depending upon the size, and of course it depends on which one you utilize. You can see here what it looks like when it's all geared up with a camera, and it's got the gimbal attachment to it that we'll show you here in a second, and of course it's got stabilizing plates on the bottom. On the very top here, you have a plate where you can mount your camera, and of course it's a quick release plate, and it hooks up to the gimbal, and away you go. Very, very cool in its presentation. Okay, so here we have with our Canon camera the Glidecam HD-2000 all hooked up. Now, on each of these different four endpoints, you've got a quick release plate that you can just pop loose. They also screw in so you can secure them, but they pop loose, and that way you can easily remove your camera with a quick release plate. As you can see, it has this kind of Swiss cheese bottom where you can adjust the screw in so that it balances your camera depending upon how heavy your camera is and what type of camera you're using, and also the lens, so you can balance it directly over the gimbal pole that sits in the center. Now you can see here the foam handle, which is the gimbal handle, which makes it so you can spin this thing effortlessly and beautifully glided, if you will. The thing you want to do is when this spins, you want to have it so that there's very level and almost no flip out that it's doing. Of course, we don't quite have it right here where we don't have it balanced, but that's the goal. Once you get it balanced, then you're set up and ready to go. Something as simple as a micro SD card or a lens cover can actually make a difference in balancing this. Now, we've added a Manfrotto to the top part to give us a quick release and also give us clearance on the plate. And that way we can easily remove the camera using a Manfrotto quick release plate. And of course, it gives us clearance on the end. As you can see, if we didn't have that, we'd be hitting the end of the quick release plate that comes with the HD 2000. So that's basically how it works and how it sets up. Now you have two balancing screws that you screw, one for going the X way or the Y way, whichever you want to call it, and one for the back. And so not only do you balance this with weights on the bottom, but there's these two small screws that you take and adjust on a micro adjustment to balance that out at the top. And everything is about achieving total balance so that you can get that beautiful, beautiful spin. We'll show you some live pictures here in a second of the spin and how well it works and how beautiful it is. Okay, so here we have at the base everything set up for us currently in the application that's set up for our camera. Now it's got some rubber grommets in the bottom, so you can easily set this down and it will stand on its own. And you've got the plates that you have, these weight plates that are on each end. They come off. You have, I think, a total of 8 that they come with. They're fairly heavy, and of course you can adjust them depending upon how heavy your camera and everything else is. You can also slide them in and out, so you can make micro adjustments to get the right perfect balance with your camera depending upon what camera you use. And of course, usually I think mostly with the heavier camera, you're going to use heavier plates. So you can see here you also can adjust the telescoping up and down, and that makes it so you can balance the units a whole lot better and everything else. Now, these are made in the USA, and with this particular model, you're going to be looking at 1 to 3.5 pounds of your camera it will take and utilize. Okay, so here we are. We're outside. Let's do a spin move with the Glidecam, and you can see we've got a little bit of wind. I'm not sure if we have it quite perfect. We're not the best at this, and we're still pretty new, but I think we've got it balanced pretty much to where it's giving us a good spin around 360 degrees. You can see how smooth the action is and everything else. Here's another where what we're doing is we're walking up an area, so I think we're getting a little bit of movement, but for the most part, you can see you can get these beautiful gliding shots, minimal camera movement, and of course turning corners, doing things, adjusting the shot to where you can turn around stuff is very cool. So we really had a great time with the Glidecam HD-2000. This is something you can really do a lot with your imagination and have a lot of fun with and make beautiful, beautiful shots. Go to glidecam.com. It's glidecam.com. Tell them Chris Voss sent you. Chris Voss tested, Chris Voss approved, and be sure to watch for it. We'll be using it in reviews in the future to make beautiful, beautiful shots and also to bring you great video. So be sure to check into the chrisvossshow.com website and give us a like, subscribe to us on YouTube. We'll see you next time.